Greetings and welcome to the WACP TV video magazine of the month of September '07, Black History and Today. This exciting video features free Jenacide. Enough is enough. Come with us on this journey to the small town of Jena, Louisiana, as 50,000 chanting protesters shut down the town of injustice treatment for our youth. Stay tuned as the story will tell itself. I'm your host and tour guide, Hassan, advising Free Jenacide! WACP.
Yeah, as we can see, people just starting to come in.
Place to be.
Free Jenacide!
But to my surprise, we got black and white folks that's coming in to support Jenacide.
Well, we can tell you that we're from Missouri, and we think it's important for people to be here because it's. I don't think it's a black thing. I think it's an America thing. I think it's a people thing. So.
Stay tuned for the best and the rest of your life.
Walters walked into an assembly of black students and was quoted, in which he didn't deny, as saying, "I can take your life away with the stroke of a pen." And that's essentially what he is trying to do. But of course, you know, we stand united to say, nah, nada, nilch, ain't happening.
Keep praying. It's gonna be all right.
Tens of thousands of people who descended upon the tiny town of Jena, Louisiana, and there was not one arrest, not one.
I was all the way from Illinois. Be here by myself.
To my brother in the struggle, Martin Luther King III. Martin came down the second time I came down, had really mentioned it before I came down the first time, said, I want to do something about Jena.
There's nowhere in the world a 16-year-old boy should be sitting in jail. Which way we walking? Or a fight.
It's funny you said that, I'm on my way there. And he's been in there, anything we wanted, at midnight, conference calls with the lawyers, calls with...
I don't watch TV, I just listen to 102.5 to keep up with it.
Okay.
And I like the way they went down there peaceful and how like they stuck together.
But just so many sororities and organizations and groups and chapters of other organizations just came in and showed the spirit of what we can do at our best.
They are wrong, you know? They are wrong. We here to help serve justice. They are wrong.
And Warren Ballantyne said from the beginning, and he proved it, he didn't care whether he was in the front driving, in the back riding, or the guy fixing the tires. He wanted to see this freedom train run, and he's helped make it run. And he's a brother unlike none other.
Yeah, it's a independent.
Okay.
Independent man. I'm just here to support my people.
Yeah, I'm from Gonzales, Louisiana. And not only is it going on here in Jena, it's going on throughout Louisiana in these small pockets where you have small population of black people. But I think this is going to help put an end to a lot of it because they know that something can and will be done about it.
Whether they coming up, I hope they do. Give me a call. We get that same 130 and we'll come to Selma, Alabama. That's for sure. Yes, no problem. No problem. No problem.
Just want to share what I'm sharing. I'm from Alexandria, Louisiana. I want to thank these brothers for coming over from the ATL, sharing in the cause. You know, they say we never come together. We can never be unified for a common cause. I just want to say that these brothers exemplify that cause. We're going to march on this thing. We're going to do this thing. We're going to get it done. We're going to put it behind us. And we're going to take care of some business elsewhere in the country. This is just the beginning of a lot of things. When you got brothers, sisters like this coming together, only good stuff can come from it. keep that in mind. You heard it right here.
All right.
Actually,
Thanks for
this
sharing.
shouldn't be happening anywhere else in the United States, period. Yeah, and that's the whole mindset that we're down here to try to change the way these people are thinking.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And we're just not going to let you railroad our kids or anybody into your prison system.
I was drafted into this.
Yes, sir.
Just like I was drafted to go to Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
I was drafted into this, but I wasn't drafted by the government.
Mm-hmm.
I was drafted by my conscience. These kids can be my grandkids. I listened to the lady. I really hadn't made up my mind to come down here, but I listened to the lady that said, we got just a little racism here. Just a little, about a teaspoonful of racism. A teaspoonful of racism is equivalent to a teaspoonful of arsenic and cyanide. Even the residue of cyanide will kill you. And the residue of racism will kill you. I fought this battle in 1968 when I got out of Vietnam. I did 3 years, 2 months, 12 days in Vietnam. 4 years in Angola State Penitentiary. And it's just like deja vu all over again.
All right now.
Okay, I fought to eradicate supposedly communism. I'm fighting now to eradicate racism.
Memphis, Tennessee, came down here to support the brothers here from Jena 6, man. Just want to let everybody know we down with them, and we want to let them want freedom to be served, man. Justice to be served.
Definitely a very, very enlightening experience for someone like myself, being that that was really the first time, at least within my short lifetime, that I've been able to see that many African Americans really get together on a kind of like a last-minute notice, we'll say, in a sense. You know, of course, I've been alive to see the Million Man March and things like that that were planned well ahead of time. You know, but this was something that most of the individuals who were down there really hadn't heard much about Jena 6, maybe no more than a month beforehand.
There was an NFL football player that went to that school, and somebody had interviewed him before, and he said it was just like, the black students knew not to get under the tree. So they came back the next day, and there were 3 nooses under the tree. And one of those who those who put the nooses there admitted to it.
This generation of kids did not accept not sitting under the tree. And while they just never questioned. That's what bothers me. Is that some of us go along to get along, and then they put us in court and we don't get along anyhow. So what are you ducking other than a reality that's going to catch up with you anyway?
In fact, there was an NFL football player that went to that school, and somebody had interviewed him before, and he said it was just like a common thing that everybody in that area knew their place, and the black students knew not to get under the tree. So they came back the next day, and there were 3 nooses under the tree. And
Assalamualaikum.
Yes, sir, black man. Final call, final call. Support that final call, black man, on it, $1.
To the courthouse.
And people wearing black everywhere. I know it's there. It's going out to all of you. I love you guys, man. I'm proud of you. To everybody that wore black, I kept trying to tell you all, man, this is a movement. One step at a time. We will not stop, and we will prevail. Come on.
I've seen streets where youth are forced to take the long way home. And I've seen the mothers mourn the loss of their only born.
I'm just hoping that all the killing between the young black boys, that this right here, that it takes a change.
When life seems unfair, so who am I to judge the man with the needle in his vein? When he's just chasing freedom, my people don't have to fast. My people don't hope for man. For man was born to time. My people was made to endure. My people's all seem to come. My people's got more people with them. That's more people, more sisters and brothers. My people stay strong as an arms. My people will never fail. My people will always remain with a story time.
Hey America, now that you voice your opinion on the Jena 6, stay involved in the process. Make sure to register to vote in the most important election in modern times.
Police brutality. Why is every street a living hell? Probably because they want us to fail, yeah. 3 strikes and surely back to jail. Like the slave ships when they sail.
Free Jenacide!
Yo,
Where you from?
New Orleans.
Right there. Yes, indeed. Thanks for sharing. Where you from?
Georgia. ATL. ATL.
Where you from?
ATL, brother. I know your face. How you doing, black man?
Excellent.
All right.
All right.
Lafayette.
Where you from?
Atlanta.
Where you from?
Atlanta, Georgia. Decatur, Georgia.
All right. How y'all doing? Where you from?
Houston.
Houston?
Houston.
Where you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Right.
Atlanta.
All right.
Georgia. Lithonia.
All right.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Where you from?
I'm Little Rock, Arkansas, but originally from Louisiana.
All right then. You got something to say?
I am Carolyn Cooley, and I'm here to support the Jena cause because when any of my African American sisters or brothers have a problem, I have a problem, so I must support them in any way I can, by any means necessary.
Thank you.
Tennessee?
DC. Where you from?
New Orleans, Louisiana. Dillon, South Carolina. South Carolina State University.
Hammond, Louisiana.
New Orleans. Yeah.
Where you from?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Where you from?
Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville.
How you doing? Where you from?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. Atlanta.
Where you from?
New Orleans. Samoa.
Where you from?
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Where you from?
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Where you from?
From LA, from Dallas.
Where you from?
Detroit.
Where you from?
Alexandria.
Where you from?
Alexandria.
Where you from?
Houston. Houston, Texas.
I'm from Alexandria, Louisiana.
Injustice everywhere? Absolutely. All right then. Okay then. All right. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Now, what does this mean?
Mizzou? That's actually, we're from University of Missouri, Columbia in Missouri.
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Over all the way from Illinois to be here by myself.
Little Rock.
Cut it down immediately after, you know, everything went on, they cut the tree down.
Wow.
Like the tree did something. I know, right? And it was a beautiful tree. It was really beautiful.
So you say, well, it's not the tree, it's your mindset that's got to be changed.
Exactly.
It ain't the tree.
Exactly. It's not the tree, it's the mindset. That's right.
All right. Talk about it.
Free the Jena 6. ASAP.
WACP, the place to be, for we are creative people. And some place to be in the mall.
Oh, Greenbrier.
Greenbrier Mall. All right. And we're talking with
Jamil Walker.
all right, and
Frank Ford.
And let the world know what city this is.
This is Atlanta, Georgia.
All right then. What you got to say about it? I mean, Jena. Everybody's talking about Jena. The young folks on their own. What do you think about that?
I think they had a reason. They had a reason to do what they did.
All right.
They're just racist to me.
All right.
I can't picture it.
Okay.
So I would have did the same thing.
All right then. Okay. How about yourself, my brother?
I mean, he said, they had a good reason to do it, because
The white man did some racist things to the black folk.
Okay.
That we don't tolerate no more.
Okay.
That happened years ago and it's over with. But he's trying to
All
bring
right.
it back.
Okay.
So we can't let the people bring it back. What happened to us so long ago?
What do you have to say to the other youth, who's watching this all over the world?
I just say, be yourself. Don't let nobody bring y'all down. Somebody never tell y'all handle y'all business.
All right then. And how about yourself, my brother?
Well, I feel the same way.
Just think about that. I mean, Jenna, we had to march down there and take off from our jobs and everything, and then the disrespectful people still won't let the boy out. I mean, what's this all about?
Well, I had wanted to go to the takeoff, but I couldn't. But I kept them in my prayers.
All right then.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it just shows how the world is and how we got to stick together. That's how I see it.
Is enough.
But just so many sororities and organizations and groups and chapters of that and chapters of other organizations just came in and showed the spirit of what we can do at our best.
Tracking right now and reworking the documentary. It's going to air again tonight and over the weekend.
Yeah.
And we found out that a neo-Nazi website is posting how to find the Jena 6 and encouraging folks to lynch them.
Well, let me just say this. First of all, I told the families yesterday that I will move all of them out. You can't hear me, Juan. I'm willing to move all 6 families out at my expense.
We got the red, black, and blue bandanas. Only got 2 left. Only $3 or 2 for $5. We still got the wristbands. We still got everything over here, y'all.
Then from that point, we met up at the courthouse. The people were out there, they're chanting and whatnot. We marched all the way through the neighborhood, made it there to Jena High School, and I'm really shocked. And the phone lines, as far as cell phone lines, a lot of
very bad. It was almost impossible to get called. Consistent. You couldn't get out. Yeah. Period.
Text messages delayed, and then a friend of mine from home, he texted me, you know what, you will not believe this, cable is out. To get out of here. And you know what? All I can think about, you know what, if this whole little move, if the whole march, if it would have went to the bad, turned bad, it would have been televised.
That's right. Oh yeah.
Some kind of way the glitch would have been fixed. But all I have to say, I'm ready to go turn around and go back.
That's what I'm saying. They don't understand. We were not fired up for the moment. They don't understand what this is not. We're not fired up for the moment. Do it, George. Do it, George. No. That's not where we at, Wendy. We ready to go down there. What did you tell me, Juan D? Said, man, you ready to back? Can I get a ride? Juan D said, can I get a ride tomorrow? Don't play with us. We are in this for the long term. Wendy, I love you, sweetie, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, man, I come on down that old motor scooter. You know how we got to do it, baby. It ain't real till you do it to yourself first. Yeah, then you get a chance to find out what love is.
Where you coming
from? Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas?
Yeah.
Represent.
We in the house, baby.
Right.
You taking care of yourself?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, then you learn how to stay out of trouble, don't you?
Yeah, man.
All right, Tony B. March. I was at the Million Woman March supporting the Sisters of Philly. I was at the Million Youth March with Dr. Khalid. I was at the Millions More March. I was at the Millions Family March. But ain't nothing topping this march right here. We gonna call this the Black Love Enough is Enough, No More Negro Stuff March. And we all coming together. You got brothers and sisters from all over the world. Every race, shade, everything you can think of. We got the straight hair to the nappies of the nappy. We got the ones speaking in Woola. We got the ones speaking in Mandinka. We got black people speaking in French. We got black folks speaking in English. We got black folks speaking in Spanish. We all here. This reminds me of Marcus Garvey when he got all of us together under the red, black, and the green. We all here to save Michael Bell. That's right, enough is enough. No more Negro stuff. Time to get
for you?
Yeah.
Hey, I ran into Tyler Perry. Couldn't give him nothing though. He wouldn't take nothing.
WACP, the place to be. All we are, 18 people. Stay tuned for the best and the rest of your life.
Excuse me, bro.
decían libertad para los 6 de Jena. 6 estudiantes afroamericanos, Robert Bailey Jr., Theo Shaw, Carvin Jones, Brian Purvis, Michael Bell y un menor no identificado son arrestados y acusados de tentativa de homicidio.
Right. And that was good. As people got there, they started their own little rallies, and there were a lot of people, you know, into getting the information and documentation and the facts on what really happened. And during the course of that, you know, I was one of those people. I ran into 2 people. One was a white man who was a school teacher who planted the tree. And he said he planted the tree 23 years ago as a tree of knowledge. But he unfortunately became a tree of ignorance. And, you know, he felt ashamed of that.
People to be re-energized, you know, and getting ready, like you said, for the long haul. I for one, like I didn't expect them just to turn Mike over. I really didn't. I hoped that they would, but I did not expect that.
There is a new thing out. There is a pipeline of school to prison, and the least thing our children, the least mistake they make, they are likely to be transferred to prison directly from school. They have this thing set up. You got to be extremely careful. So one lady says to me, I got a problem with my son. He had a school fight, and every month I have to go to court. The case is not over yet, and I don't know what would happen to him. That situation right here in New York. And she said, there's a couple other parents I know who got this thing going on.
Trying to bust up that racist mentality down here. Yes. These folks are racist to the core. Yeah. And they can't help themselves. Can't help. The whole world can see it, but they can't see it. The whole world can see how racist they are, but they can't see it. They got a serious mentality that they're sick, psychologically damaged. They can't understand locking up 6 black youth, sending them to the penitentiary for 20 years. That's absolutely ridiculous. We brought the dogs out here because that's the only thing they understand. They love their dogs. They love these dogs. They love their dogs. Them dogs is their first cousin right there. Now the only thing they understand is when you mess with them dogs. Right there, ain't their best friend. But they don't have no problem sending black kids to jail for 20 years.
They're wrong, you know? They are wrong.
I'm gonna tell you, everywhere I go, a mother, a sister, a wife is rolling up on me with a package, a court case. This is bananas, man. There's something going wrong, man. We gotta tighten it up. Right.
So how many people today mistake you for Al Sharpton?
Oh man. Quite a few.
Let me ride. I will say that it is a pleasure to be here today with other brothers and sisters, looking at the injustice that has been done. But I think seriously as a people, we should look at the problem of nationality as well. Any nation that is not, or any people that is not recognized fully by a nation, we often find that they're alienated in the so-called justice system.
And I think it's time for Humpty Dumpty to get back up on the wall again, never to fall again. And Jena 6 leads us into that new day when all of God's children, black and white, Jew and Gentile, someone said to us.
I think that's something that we should seriously look at. A few times the national identity card has been mentioned, but it's often brushed under the table. And I think once that is done, we will be, as people will be looked at as African Americans, blacks, Negroes. It would be taken a lot serious to recognize us and place us back in our homeland. Until that day, I think we're going to continue to have some of these games played in the injustice system.
I say Jena 6 is a voice of the people that are saying to the world, there's no freedom for any people in the land of their captivity. And I would say that true freedom, it can only come when you exit the shores of the land of your captivity. And it will lessen the fight and the battle. And you can go with your greatness. And the continent is waiting for your greatness.
Well, that's it for part one. We've met lots of people and we've shared lots of fun. But stay tuned for part two. We still got big work to do.
Niggers carrying dirt. Everyone gonna spend nothing. So this to make it look like they don't want nothing. Look at that.
Tape all the way up here. You got it taped off so people won't park on their premises.
Yeah.
Helicopters in the sky.
Journey into Black History and Today. A series of 45-minute tours from Atlanta to Africa with love.
Well, you and I have been sitting long enough, and it's time today for us to start doing some standing. We don't stop the reckless course our lives up and break the backbone of your power.
And then I said, how many black people think that they can solve the health care problems of black people?
Your Bible teaches you that a man named Gabriel would blow his horn, and the dead would arise.
That's right, at all times.
Black power today, black power tomorrow, black power forever. We're here to protest the injustice of these 6 kids.
Black History and Today, a totally unique experience in audio vision.
Stay tuned to this station for more information. WACP, the place to be, for we are creative people.
Is enough. Yeah, we out here came from Atlanta. Me and the brother and the sister support to Jenacide. Everything's been going on for ages. Just glad to see the massive turnout, everybody coming in peace. Even the law officers, they are amazed at how peaceful people we are. And I told them it is about peace. And that's our nature as a people. We are compassionate people. And it shows we come from all far reaches of the country to support the Jenacide. Right here, no one can get any reception out here. All the phones are there. That's how remote we are. But anyway, we are in full force. You want to say something to the
Black them and peace going, justice will be served, no matter what's the cause. I'm saying we could gather like this for all things, not just let one thing gather us once a year, once a decade. Let's gather every time there's anything, any problem, anywhere across the world. I want people to make everything. God bless.
And what about all the brothers and sisters that want to be here that can't be here?
God bless. They're here in spirit. The thought and the energy that's provided that makes a movement, not just a physical being.
Everybody got on black today. Throughout the whole United States, everybody's wearing black. So when they woke up this morning with that consciousness, said, I'm going to put on black for the Jenacide. I can't go, but I'm going to put on black. They sent that thought out there, that frequency, and everybody can feel it. You can all feel it. You're getting goosebumps out here feeling it, man. It's righteous. Yes, I bless them. Yeah.